Hmm. Well, I have. Well, that's an important note, but I'm not sure if this game is even going to happen. There has been talks about it being a forfeit loss, and then they're saying it wasn't. Then they started saying it might be. So I don't know. Hopefully it's not a forfeit loss, but we'll just have to wait and see because as of right now, I don't know. I'm very much as lost as everyone else here, and my OBS is lagging like crap right now. Well, the program itself, the stream isn't, but I don't know. It does that for some reason when I stream Roblox stuff. I don't know why. Like the streams are fine. They joining. They knew. Hmm. Well, I don't know. Um. So it's been 7 minutes and they still haven't started. Uh. I guess I'll switch over. But yeah. So far, no race yet. I was gonna see the knights aren't really here right now, so you're the black knights. Why are you green? Actually, yeah. Why are the black knights green? I guess because black doesn't show well as like a light. I mean, like they could do red. That's literally like their secondary color. Do red. Like it made sense that to not do red. How did you fall? It made sense to not do red. If you're going against the samurai, but like the frogs are green. Wait, that's the problem. Wait, yeah, no, both teams are green. Oh my lord. So okay, yeah, no, but okay, wait, no, genuinely, why are the frogs why are they green? Well, this is already a mess. Well, this just seems like a mess right now. Nobody really knows what they're doing, I guess. That's their scheme? Yeah, but the frogs are green! And green isn't a color! Um, so... I don't exactly know what's happening right now. Yo, how do you think the game's gonna go? We are currently waiting for a start. It's race 0, keep that in mind. Once it says race 1, that's when you know it's started. Until it says race 1, it hasn't started yet. Keep that in mind. That's how my streams work. That's how I roll, and... yeah. Dude, I'm gonna be straight up, they need to change their fucking color palette. This is ridiculous. Like, I'm looking at this. Dino, are you on the knights? Or are you the frogs? Okay, wait. Okay, I think those got... I just want to make it as hard as possible. Who are you? What color are you? What team are you on? I'm gonna have to frickin' take a screenshot of the frickin' player list, aren't I? So I can keep track of who's who. Even then, it's gonna be difficult. Hopefully we start soon. It's been 12 minutes and we still haven't gotten any word about a race starting. Knights only have 6 players. 6 racers, frogs have 7. I don't even understand, like, okay, the knights being green, I kind of understood, and they're going against the samurais, because samurais are also used red. But these are the frogs! The frogs use green! They're very green! Knights, be black, or red, or gray, or something. It's not green. Why are you green? Your logo has no green on it! See, this is why, in most other sports, teams have at least 2 colors that they use. And they're also part of their logo, because then it makes sense. Exactly, use red! Your logo literally has a red outline, come on. Okay. So this is my 3rd ever Backstretch Battles stream. So hopefully I do better on commentary. They have yet to league it, so... great. Yeah, very helpful. Yeah, awesome. It's now been 14 minutes. Yo, they're finally being red. Off and on league mode, yeah. Wait, league mode isn't on. Is it? I don't know. Who's the blue guy? Never mind. Okay. Ducky. Okay, I'm assuming black and red are the Knights. Who's Dino? I'm assuming Dino is, yeah, frogs. Okay. Alright, I'm assuming this is race 1. Ready. Okay. Alright. And we're off! Here we go. Oh, wrong button. Here we go. Alright, so I've learned a bit more about this, so it'll be interesting to see how all the teams play. That's a pretty nasty hit right there. Everyone seems to be battling up front. No, they have a couple people hanging back, but most people seem to be in the front right here. It's just being an absolute chaos here. Seems to me like it's pretty evenly matched right now, though. No one really has a very obvious advantage. Sure, the Knights have more cars ahead, but the Frogs have enough people nearby that they could easily take over the lead at any moment. So it's not too out of the question. Although that is a pretty good hit, pretty good job right there, knocking him away. I will say the first two races, first two streams I ever did were all not close. So, that guy's out. Well, that's a blow to the Knights right there. And now, as quickly as it looked good for them, it very much does not look good for them right now. Because there's only 4 of them right now versus, what, 6 frogs? That's not exactly what you want to see. You want to make sure you keep as many racers as possible because, you need as many points, and if you don't have enough players, yeah, I'm smart, I'm a genius. Although now that I say that, the Knights have taken back the front, being challenged by the Frogs here. You got Ducky and Lingering Toes. What is that name? Lingling Toes. Sure. That guy spun out. Nice hit there. We're approaching the halfway mark of race number 1. Lots of crashes going on back there, but on the front, it seems pretty calm right now. I'm ducking hot. Great name. They're kind of ganging up on him. It's really like I'm gonna try, and I'm still learning how I want to commentate this game, by the way. So, yeah, I'm just gonna keep that in mind. Apparently, I'm thinking I'm gonna, like, commentate more the further into the race we go. Is this the front? Yeah, this is the front. Alright. I just realized, wait. Where is everyone else? Okay, there's like 3 people back there, I just realized. They're pretty far away. We'll have to wait and see if they're pushing it. I imagine they could probably make a push for the finish near the end, but I'm not sure. That's the issue of that strategy. If you're too far back, then well, you're too far back. You can't make it in time. Nice hit there. And that was almost a nice hit, but good recovery there by Xi. I don't know how to say that name. Most of the Frogs are in the front now. We'll have to wait and see if that pays off for them, because, like I said, I mean, like on one hand, you can just kind of speed forward and near the end and just take the lead, but on the other hand, last I checked, the Knights are outnumbered right now. Most of their racers got knocked out, so I don't even know how many are left on their team. Most of them seem to be very far back, but the Knights do have one guy up front. It'll be a matter to see if he can keep first place. So far, he's doing a good job holding off their attack. Been slowing down a bit, but he hasn't spun out yet. We're approaching the finale. We're approaching the end here. Oh, that's gonna be that's a big hit right there. Thankfully, I think that's another Knights car right there to pick up the slack. They rammed into each other, and both of them spin out. All 3 of the Knights in front spin out at the end. Near the end. That is a massive blunder right there for the Knights. And now you have two frogs all alone in first and second with no one nearby to challenge. Oh, nope, here they come. Are they going to get there in time, though? I don't think they're going to be able to. I think this is going to be an open and shut win for the frogs right here. Very open and shut. The Knights had a chance, but they completely blew it. Yeah, that's going to be it right there. The Knights had a chance near the end, but they just kind of rammed into each other and caused all their front guys to crash. Yeah. How the heck do they have 9 points? What? That... Okay, whatever. Alright, well, there you go. So, there you go. And then just do bang, bang. There you go. First win goes to the frogs. But I feel like the Knights do have a chance in this race. Or just more than you could say. Oh, that guy fell off the map. Just more than you could say for a few of the other races that we've seen. Like for other teams. And this one actually seems like it might be close. Which is good to see. I always like a close game. A close game, a close race, a close finish. Those are always the most exciting to commentate. And I get the feeling this one could be close. So while the score may not be showing it, like I said, the Knights had a good chance to win that race. They just kind of made a big mistake at the end. But it's very recoverable. They just can't let it affect them too much. They gotta be able to bounce back and recover. Alright, here we go. Race number 2 is underway. There we go. Alright, number 2, let's see. Pretty good start for the frogs. Ooh, can he recover? Nice recovery over there from the guy in the back. That's always the important thing about getting hit, is being able to recover. If you can't recover, then that could entirely cost you a race. And just as quickly as the frogs are in front, it seems to me like they're all in the back now. Like completely separate. It's only one frog out there in front. I think that's a frog. Oh yeah, Pole is a frog. Okay. Massive spinouts for both teams there. Just like last race, seems like things are pretty evenly matched at the start. Knights so far I don't think have lost any racers, which is good for them. In fact, anything, I don't know, which team is that guy on? Knights, alright. So actually, I think they outnumber the frogs right here. Nope, no they don't. That guy's a frog. I keep bringing... Oh, well there goes one of the frogs. So just as quick as I was about to say that, the frogs are in fact outnumbered right now. Good elimination there by the Knights. That could play into their advantage. I didn't click, okay. But just as quickly as they seem to have the advantage, they seem to now have the disadvantage. You always want to keep at least some cars in the front. And so far, the frogs have a good majority of cars in the front. Although it's practically all of their cars, so... Gotta wonder if that's a smart move there, to not have anyone out back. Nice crash. Oh, wait! Oh, there goes another frogs racer! So they're now 2 cars down! I think that means they only have like 4 cars left? That's not good if you're the frogs right here. That's giving the Knights a massive chance as we pass the halfway point in this race. The Knights just have to make sure they don't blow this opportunity they've been given. This is a golden opportunity right here. You got more racers. You got the advantage right now. You just need to be able to hold off the frogs for the rest of this race, and you'll have your win. I don't even know where all the frogs are. I only see 3. Is that a 4th? That's the 4th, I think, yeah. So far, it seems like they're doing the strategy where they're holding out back and going to try and climb their way back up later. Oh, wait! There goes another frog car! They've only got 3 racers left! So, that's a massive mistake for the frogs. absolutely, that could destroy their race right here in this second race in the series. That could be immensely devastating. Because so far, right now, the Knights have have a massive advantage right now. Doesn't matter how good of a racer you are, if your team only has 3 people compared to their team's 6, you're gonna have a really rough time winning a race. Frogs are gonna try and climb back up here, I think. But good defense there to make sure he couldn't take the lead. We're approaching the end of this race here. The Frogs are making their push. Let's see if the Knights can hold him off. Seems to me like they might be able to. Approaching the ending here. Well, that's a nasty spin out. But good recovery using the wall. The Knights so far have 2 people out front. And here comes the rest of them. And I think this is a pretty open and shut win for the Knights. Yeah, that's a pretty... I think that's a pretty open and shut win for the Knights. Oh, not as open and shut as I thought, but it's still very much a win for the Knights. That should be it. Hopefully I did my math right. Hopefully that's correct. I think that's correct. Man, I hate doing the math. I did like a calculator on hand. Yeah, there you go. Yep, I did my math right. Alrighty. Here we are, race 3. Now it's looking pretty close right now. Very much be a mat. This one's gonna be one of those that comes down to the final race, I can tell. That was a good race for the Knights. But that's also a good effort from the Frogs. They didn't lose by as much as I thought they were going to. Showing they only had 3 racers left at the end. Alright. And we're off! Race 3 is underway! We already got a couple spinouts out back. No one seems to have been eliminated just yet, though. I've learned a little trick about this map. It's called the left wall is dumber than it looks. That's a massive spin out. Riding one of the Knights cars there for a moment. Yeah, the issue of this one, it looks like you can recover if you fall off to the left side, but you actually can't. The wall's too high. I mean, you can technically, but I've yet to see it, so you have to keep that in mind. This map is a lot more dangerous than it looks. So far, it seems like the action, a good majority of it's out back. Try and switch camera angles. Hopefully they can, like, switch up those controls eventually. Oh! Ooh, I thought that frog car was about to be eliminated. He thankfully was able to recover. That one, they unfortunately were not able to, and they have been eliminated. Eliminated, knocked out, I don't know what you want to call it, but they are out of the race currently. So again, a pretty bad sign for the Frogs. It's back-to-back races where they've had at least one person get knocked out. But so far, I keep forgetting this guy is a frog, because he has a mainly black car. But I don't know, it seems pretty neck and neck right so far as we exit the first third of the race. We got 3 of each. We have 3 of each racer in the front here. Tries to spin him out, and that is going to cost him. He essentially sacrificed himself to stop one guy, but now he's just left him where you have 2 Knights out front with 1 frog. Good recovery there from that knock, from that hit. The Frogs are playing pretty aggressive out front right now. Well, I guess both teams are. Can't blame them. This is a very closely contested race, right? This is a very closely contested series right now. Everyone else out back is pretty far back as we approach the halfway point of this race. Seems to me it's a lot further apart than it was last race, at least from what I remember. Oh! I thought that guy was about to fall off. Luckily for him and the frogs, he didn't. Oh! Nope. I'm gonna switch to the out back here. Seems to me like a good majority of the action's been back here so far. Not that far back. Well, never mind. As soon as I switch over, you now have frickin' 3 frogs all together approaching the front. We're gonna have to see how this turns out for them. We're approaching the final third of the race, and the frogs are pulling out, are closer to the front here. See if they can challenge for first. Ducky is going to have to be able to hold them off. I mean, he doesn't have to, but I imagine he'd probably want to. No, he kind of sabotaged his own teammate there. If he hadn't interfered, well, never mind, they finally got him, but another knight has pulled out to try to take his place, essentially. We're entering the final third of the race. A nice another attack, but then they also have yet another knight coming out front to challenge. And he has a pretty decent recovery there. At this point, it's going to be a matter if the knights can catch up before the end of the race. Because we're approaching the end here. If the frogs can take the win here, that'd be massive for them. You want to have the lead heading into the final 1 or 2 races. Here they come. Ooh, nice. Nice hit right there. Alright, we're gonna have to see. Oh, that was also a nice hit. Thankfully, the Knights are able to not let it ruin their race like they did last time that happened in the first race. The Frogs are playing very aggressive right now. Very aggressive. A lot of massive hits. It's gonna be a matter to see if the Knights can hold them up, can actually, you know, withstand it and keep it up. We're approaching the ending here. A lot more frogs in front. However, we got a knight approaching for first, but he's going to be knocked away. The knights are pulling out front. Can they reach the front? Can they reach first place in time? This guy's approaching first, and he's going to claim it. He's going to claim it for the knights. That's back-to-back first places for them. And the knights are going to pull ahead of the victory here. And as of right now, yeah, it's a 5-point race right now. 5-point series. 5-point series. It's really going to come down to these final 2 races. I don't know how good my commentary is being right now. I don't know how many people are even watching this one. I did post the stream in the right one, right? There we go, that should work. Alrighty, here we go. Race 4. This is gonna determine it here. Well, it's not gonna determine the whole thing, but if you're the Knights, you're gonna want to win this race because... yeah, you're just gonna want to, because otherwise you're at a massive disadvantage heading into the final race. And we're off. Race number 4 is underway. Pretty good clump right here in the front. Only got like 2 cars out back, but everyone else seems to be kind of battling for the front. No one has been knocked out yet. This feels like a map where you could be easily knocked out if you're not careful. I've seen some nasty spinouts so far this series, so it's really gonna. And considering how the Frogs have been playing, where every single race, except for the first one, it seems they've had at least one car get knocked out of the race. They gotta be careful, make sure that doesn't happen again here. This is a very crucial race for them here. We're exiting the first third, and again, everyone still seems to be kind of clumped together in the front. No one's really been able to get a very obvious edge yet. Like even here, nope. They got some people finally hanging out back, but we still got a massive clump here. It's be matter to see when the smoke clears who's gonna end out in front. Ooh. Ooh, nice recovery, using the cars behind him to sort of strain himself out. Good work there from the Frogs. Seems that the smoke is clearing a bit. I'm seeing more Frog cars out front than I am Knights. It's be a matter if the Knights can just kind of survive here. Yeah, their other cars are really far back, but I imagine they're probably be playing a game of catch-up for the good majority of this race. Which could be an advantage for them, actually. I've seen that strategy work a lot. Ooh, nice hit there. Freaking spinning out 2 cars for the price of 1. Good hit. Sacrifice there, and the Knights are going to take a lead here. I hate this system. Respecting. Ooh, he purposely slows down to try and knock them out, but he cost himself. He's just going to speed flip backwards. Good recovery there, though, to get back, facing forwards. Approaching the final, maybe third-ish here. The front of the pack seemed pretty evenly matched. Sure, you got one Frog out front, but seemed a good spec. Oh, nope, one of the Knights just got knocked out. Fell off the left side. So I think that's the first car to be knocked out of this race. It's been a Knight. As we are truly in the final 4th here. I'm seeing a lot more Knight cars out front here. No, it's pretty evenly matched, actually. I'm seeing a good separation. The Knights are only outmatched by 1 car. We're kind of getting flashbacks to the beginning of the race here. Just absolute chaos happening right here. So it'll just be a matter of which team can hold out. An interesting strategy here from the Frogs, just pushing Lingling Toes out front. He's just kind of staying there. I don't know what he's doing. It's really going to be down to the wire here. Ooh, nice hit. Can the Knights manage to make a comeback here? It's neck and neck here at the end. We got 1 racer from each team out front, if I can switch. Can he catch up in time? Ooh, it's going to be close. It's going to be damn close. No, the Frogs are going to hold on. Oh, wait. I don't know. I think maybe the Knights may be able to clinch 2nd place, though. We're going to have to see. Yeah, the Frogs got 1st on that race. However, okay, yeah, no, they got the big lead there. Yeah, no, they're ahead by, I think, 16 points here. How about 16 points? So the Knights are going to have to make sure that I think it's pretty much over for the Knights at this point. It's pretty much over. You'd have to have a massive win here in this final race. And considering how close all of these races have been, I can't see it happening for the Knights. All the races I've streamed for the Knights have ended in them losing, by the way. Granted, I've only streamed 2 of their games, but still. But who knows, maybe they can pull off a miracle. Who knows, maybe they can pull off a miracle. Just maybe, who knows? Alright. And we're off. Race 5. When it comes down to this, I imagine the frogs have the advantage here. They don't have to play too. They don't really have to worry about it. They just have to play safe, make sure they don't lose by a massive amount this race. And currently, the Knights just need a. That guy. His engine just stopped working. Out front, I see 3 Knights, 2 Frogs. Good hit, but he sacrificed himself pretty much. But now it's like a 2v2 out front. The Knights have to win by, I imagine, like 20-something points. They have to get like 20-something points in order to win it all. So the Frogs are in a pretty good advantage here. It's really just gonna come down to if the Knights can... Honestly, the Knights, their big plan might as well be to just see if they can eliminate a bunch of Frog Racers like they did in the 3rd race. That worked out well for them there. Even then, the Frogs, you know, still put up a pretty close fight, so... I don't know. Seems he's got a lot of Knights out back. I'm not noticing too many Frogs. I think most of the Frogs... I think 2 Frogs are out back over there. We have 3 Frogs out front. With all the Knights out front. Well, in the middle-ish of the pack. Forming a kind of line, forming a kind of wall there. Good plays. The Knights are going to have to bring their A game here in this race. It's really going to come down to their strategy and what they can do here. They can hold off the Frogs. They essentially need to grab all the top positions. Ooh, nice ricochet. Oh, there goes one of the Frog Racers. So now the Frogs are down a racer here. Heading into around the halfway point of the race. That could be detrimental to them. The Knights have not lost a single racer yet. As far as I can see, I think everyone's practically out front except for one guy back there. I think he's a Frog, though. Oh, a bunch of people got freaking rolled over by that jump. That Hills thing. Hello, welcome to the stream, LA6001. We're at the halfway point here. I'd say the Knights want to clinch like maybe the top 4 spots. If they clinch like top all, you know, 1, 2, 3, and 4 as all Knights, they might end up winning it all. But seeing how these races have been, it's pretty unlikely. Pretty interesting. Yeah, Frogs. This guy right here, freaking McSweeney, kind of blocked off 2 of the Knights right there, made so they couldn't get any faster. Entering the final about 1/3 of the race here. Man, this might be close. The Knights are in a pretty decent spot here to... Why would you spin out your own racer there? Why would you spin out your own teammate? What is this guy doing? What are you doing? Interesting. Ooh, a bunch of Frogs right there just spun out. Flipped over. That could be the big break the Knights needed. I'm not sure if those Frogs... Yeah, those Frogs are not coming back. They're so far back right now. This might be the break that the Knights needed. If they could just knock out this one last Frog Racer, they might be able to take this game home. Oh, and that might be it. Just gotta finish the job. Ooh, okay. It's really gonna come down to this. They can't let this guy take any first, second. They can't let this guy take first or second or even really 3rd. They need him out of the top 3. They're trying their damnedest right here. That's a good move right there. Approaching the final quarter of the race, I'd say just hold on the gas. Hope and pray that the Frogs can't get to you in time. And this is gonna be really close. Dude, this is really close. We're gonna have to wait and see. Do you stop back and try and knock them away? No, let your teammates do it. Let your teammates play defense. You got 2 out back. Ooh. Ooh, he's gonna try him. He's gonna try and knock him out. Uh-oh. This might not be good for the Knights. You can't let any of them get first or second. Oh, wait! I think that might be game over for the Knights right there. They got first, but I don't think that's gonna help them. Well, if they're in C, yeah, no, that's it. That's game over. I think. Yeah, no. The Frogs are gonna win by 9 points, 84 to 75. They did a good. The Knights put up a good fight in that final race. They just weren't able to lock up the 3rd and 4th position. Like I said, they really needed those two. If they had claimed those, then that would have been it, I imagine. I don't know, but yeah, that's your race right there. Pretty close though. I think that's the closest one I've streamed so far. The Knights actually finally had a chance. Was that a dunce hat? I don't know. Well, yeah, there's your race right there. What was it? Yeah, 75 to 84. Frogs take the win. That's your race right there. Thank you all for tuning in. I got a couple games to stream later today, so yeah, hopefully I'll be able to see you then. Yeah, thank you all for tuning in. See ya.